Guys, I have a really good bit planned for today. I want you guys to pog out of your minds, okay? A lot of work went into today. And by work, I mean like 3 hours. That could have taken 2. But I got distracted by Tic Tac. Wait, is it almost at 10 minutes uptime? Okay, I've been stalling long enough. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hi guys, I'm live. It's Wednesday, February 14th, a very special day. I hope everyone is doing well. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Who's single? Type 1. It is once again that time of year when you're constantly reminded that you're single and lonely, and I guess if you're watching right now, you don't have a date, but don't worry, me neither. This will be the 3rd annual date I've gone on with Jet, and I have something very special planned for today. I'm not gonna leak, but let me just say, you best get started to packing your suitcases. You know what, actually, I gotta go get ready too, so I'll be right back. Once your bags were packed, you met Peacein at your local airport. As you walked up, she clasped your wrist and dragged you directly to the runway, where a private jet was waiting. Guess having 2 phones and 2 laptops mean you can't afford a jet. After a long flight, you started to see land peek through the clouds. You were flying over an island. It looked deserted. Just palm trees, and the only sign of civilization was a large building near the shore. Once you landed, a small crew of people helped carry your luggage as you made your way to the strange building. As you walked up, you saw a massive estate with glass windows, with room upon room. There was a pool, with a water slide, a patio, and a 10-car garage. Was this the secret Peacein compound? Before settling into your room, Peacein pulled you aside and asked if you wanted to have lunch together. You happily obliged and walked together along a path that ran through the foliage to the beach. And that's where today's story begins. Hi! Hope your flight went well, guys. We are here on my personal private island. Yes, this is real. This is not a green screen, see? It's real. It is Valentine's. And you know what? I decided to go all out this year. I flew you out on my private jet. And we are here on my island. We're gonna spend the day together. How did you do that so fast? I just knocked you out. You guys have been passed out for the past 12 hours. I'm sorry. It was the only way to get you to like fall asleep on the plane. So yeah, that's today's bit. I thought it was so funny. Okay. Little like RPG dating sim, you know? Today, we are gonna have lunch on the Peacein Island. Full lunch service will be available today. Also, to anybody who cheers bits or gives subs, you can feed me chocolate. For bits, every individual cheer, you can give me some strawberry macadamia. And for every gifted sub, it'll be either a matcha or chocolate-dipped macadamia. I got these from Christmas, because I have relatives who live in Hawaii, so they shipped them to me. I think we can go ahead and get started with our first course. Hello, good afternoon. I'm gonna go ahead and get lunch service started. So first we're gonna start off with some drinks. We have some Calypso lemonade, fresh from the source, locally made and brewed. Got it first try. Man, the server's kinda cute, huh? And for our appetizers today, we have shrimp cocktail, locally sourced from Trader Joe's. Enjoy. How is it scary? I think it's so funny. You're so mean. Yeah, the food disappeared. RP ruined. You can see how the color shift is not right. The lighting is darker because I have auto white balance on my camera, and I didn't realize that I should manually change it for these bits. So, editor, fix it in post. So for appetizers, we have lemonade, And shrimp cocktail. Isn't this cute? I was gonna get the purple passion fruit lemonade, but they didn't have any. Why is it blue? Because Hawaii. It's from the ocean. See? It matches. Cheers? It's still cold. It's been sitting out in my room for an hour. I was gonna do a seawater bit. I was gonna have the server pour water, and then I drink it, and then I spit water out on the server. I don't know how I would do that. But I was like, I don't want to spit water in my room. That's so dumb. Ew, shrimp? No, shrimp is so good. It's healthy. The only bad thing about shrimp is that, like, if it has the black or gray line in it, that's literally their poop. So don't eat that. Okay, I've never had cocktail sauce. Let's see how this is. It smells like tangy hot sauce. You know, shrimp cocktail is white people food. I've never had this. It's like a spicy marinara. It's kind of good. Not like the best though. So the shrimp have been sitting for an hour? Yeah, but they're still cold. Surprisingly, they're still cold. You know, I didn't plan too far ahead. Okay, I have nowhere to put this. Where should I just shove it in my pocket? Time to sue? Is such a health code violation? You're from the UK. I don't think you guys even wash your hands, let alone brush your teeth. As we go on with the date, I'm going to be asking and answering some questions. These are 42 questions to ask before a serious relationship from medium.com. I get to know you, and you get to know me before we decide to continue on with this little arrangement we have. So, I'm curious. What brings you the most happiness? Go ahead and answer in the chat. I know for me, I like whenever I do something, in my opinion, that is substantial. Whether it be drawing, streaming, being able to make something with my time brings me a lot of joy. Even if it's like something silly, or if it's like in the big scheme meaningless, as long as I'm passing time doing what I enjoy, that's what makes me happy. Money? Money, money, money! Maybe we'll see a little crab on the beach. Look in the background. Feel free to screenshot if you see a crab. Honestly, the shrimp cocktail is pretty good. The actual cocktail sauce is too spicy though. Why aren't you guys touching your cocktail? It's delicious. I spent all this money to fly you out personally. I went out of my way. All you need to do is nibble on the shrimp. I'm not touching that shrimp. You know what? I'll make you touch it. Here, take it. Open up. I don't know if you guys noticed. I've been wiping my hands on my pants. It's such a bad habit I do. How about another question? If you aren't doing what you're doing now in terms of work, what do you think you would be doing with your life? Well, for me, I didn't necessarily like have a plan when I was in college. I was just like, you know, I'm gonna get a job in the industry and I'll be fine. And I was working in food service while I was working, and that was a big L. Right now, taking time off, focusing on my health, and, you know, streaming. But if I wasn't doing that, dude, if I was like fully healthy, I would be the next Elon Musk. I'm not even kidding. I would be girl bossing so hard. If I wasn't streaming, I'd probably just be like drawing and painting full time. I would still want to do something creative. Or if I didn't quit Subway, I'd probably still be at Subway. I would have peaked at Subway. Which, not ideal, you know? Okay, well, my cocktail is done. It seems like you guys haven't even touched yours. How rude. My lemonade is gone, so you know what? I think I'll just have some of yours. Okay, I think we're done with our apps. I want the full course, you know what I mean? And for our main course, we have shrimp scampi. I just realized I kept the wrong cut in. Fried clams topped with paprika and parsley. With the clams, a side of honey mustard from a restaurant that shall not be named, but it starts with an M. And for utensils, as requested, I have chopsticks, because you don't like getting things on your fingers, and then normal fork for normal people. We also have some freshly grated Parmesan. Let me go ahead and top your pasta for you. It's looking good. Go ahead and tell me when. Looking great. And keep going. Tell me when. This is looking like a lot. More, please. Come on. Oh, that's... Enjoy. That's not what I wanted. Thank you for the 6-month resub. Holy moly. Thank you, Electra. So we have fried clams reheated in the oven, topped with paprika and parsley. The shrimp scampi, heaping with Parmesan. It's melted a little bit, but oh my goodness. It looks like shaved ice. Okay, let's get to munching. Cute. There's a clam shaped like a heart. Cute. I also purposely burnt the clams because I wanted them to be crispy. Which is kind of silly to do, but I like the texture. Now that we've eaten a bit more, how about we get into our next icebreaker question? If you could change anything about the past, what would you change? I think this question means, like, your past, not the history. Because I'm sure there's a lot of things that we could, like, Control Z for the past. But for me, I wish I would have tried to make more friends when I was younger. Like in middle school and high school. Not to be too emo, but like I was so sad when I was younger. Like I chose to isolate myself a lot. So even if some people did want to reach out, I would usually say no or decline. And looking back, I wish I would have just said yes to more things. You know, more hangouts, more activities. But then I do wonder, like, if I was more sociable when I was younger, would I be where I am now? Maybe I have more friends, but I don't know. You know how someone said I look like Moana in chat the other day? Imagine they click on today's stream. What is the most valuable lesson you've learned from your past? Not to get too deep, I think the biggest thing is that you have to understand that there will be times where you care more about others than they care for you. So that can be like friends, partners. And I think the biggest takeaway from learning that, you should only put in as much effort as you receive. So if you're giving like 90% into the friendship and they're giving a 10, they're just taking advantage of you. And then vice versa, if you feel like you're not giving enough, then if you want to keep that relationship, you need to be trying harder. More often than not, sometimes you need to be called out on those things, but you shouldn't maintain a relationship if both parties aren't equally contributing, because then one person is suffering. Now to try the Parmesan doused shrimp scampi. I made this from the frozen section, and when I bought it, on the box it had a picture of the shrimp and the pasta, right? And I was reading the direction, I was like, no way you just put this in the oven, like how's the pasta gonna bake? I opened the package, and it's just the shrimp and sauce, no noodles. So I had to boil my own noodles. I used penne today. That's all I had, because I'm trying to cut out carbs as much as I can, so I'm trying not to make pasta anymore. This mound of Parmesan. Now, I'll be honest. Not that I normally get this much parm, but like, I do level out a cheese topping. Okay, it's pretty good. This sauce is really oily though. It was like 2/3 oil in the pot. I would like it if it was like spicier. Like a little bit of paprika or red pepper, I think it would go great. I've never had shrimp scampi, but it's pretty good. Maybe it's just all the cheese on it. Okay, for the fans, since I got a sub, I'll have a chocolate. I want to try the matcha. I saw this one online and I was like, Grandma, please buy it for me. Like in the States, usually, not a lot of people here like matcha. Oh, they look like little Reese's cups. Lean. This is probably #not sponsored. The best matcha chocolate I've ever had. Because matcha chocolate is like usually white chocolate with matcha flavoring, right? And it's either too oily for the white chocolate or too green. But this, literally perfect ratio. Oh my god. Ooh, interesting. I know it's bad to talk about an ex on the first date, but you know. What did you learn most about yourself from your first relationship? Or your most recent one? Plot twist, my first and most recent are the same. I've been single for 5 years? Dude! Oh my god, almost 5 years. Uh-oh. So, ladies, I think the biggest thing that I learned from that first relationship, obviously, you're gonna be lovey-dovey and cutesy for the first time you ever have somebody who cares for you that much. I learned that I was able to be loved. You know, a lot of things happen when you're younger that form your psyche. I'm obviously not gonna share on this date today. I had the assumption for the longest time that I was just not capable of being loved or cared for. And things happened that made me think that. But after that first relationship, I was like, you know, this stranger can love me and care for me wholeheartedly. Granted, they knew me for a while before they said, I love you. It gave me hope. Someone out there likes me. When it felt like the whole world was against me. I know, I was 18, I was angsty. I thought that for most of my life, and that person made me realize that, you know, I'm special. And that has stuck with me for a long time. Okay, so I think I'm done with the main course. I think I'm ready for dessert. I hope the waiter comes soon. Finally, for dessert, we have heart-shaped macarons, also sourced from Trader Joe's. Enjoy. That will be the end of lunch service for today. Thank you for choosing Peacein Vacations. Tip can be submitted. Of course? Now. Really? Thank you. Everybody wants a tip nowadays, huh? How much? Is this enough? Is this what they want? Take it. I am so rich. I have a private jet and an island. Take this as a tip. Guys, it's fake. It's not real. I'm broke. It's fake. They had the cutest heart-shaped macarons. I had to buy them. They're so cute. I think these are white and raspberry flavored. The only thing that is like kind of sus is that the goop inside is gray. Why is it gray? Let's see if it's any good. I'm getting like no raspberry, it's just chocolate. This is a pretty good macaroon though. Or macaron. But thank you, Titans, for the resub. I'm gonna have a chocolate. Let's try one of the regulars. You always see these in the airport. Ooh, these are the best because it has 2 macadamias in it. It's so good. These chocolates, I'll say it, they're overpriced as frick. This has 8 pieces. This box is like $10, $12. Okay, let's do another question. Okay, one of the questions is, do you want a family, kids, pets? I'm a very avid child hater. Kids themselves are funny. Babysitting is fine, but like having a kid 24/7? Not for me, no, I don't want it. If you're a girly, it can drastically change your body, like your actual reproductive health, your mental health. There's a lot of postpartum depression in women after they give birth. It's like not worth it, honestly. But for pets, I would love to have a cat. I don't know how many I'd have because like, one is cute. But then I would think, oh, he gets lonely, so let's get another one. But then I would see a stray cat and be like, oh, I want to save him. And then I would see more and more stray cats, and then I would just have like infinite cats in my home. So I'm just gonna keep counting. This is how many cats I want throughout my life. I want them all. Pokemon, catch them all. If the relatives have kids, I'll babysit, but I don't ever want to like have a kid. I don't think I'd ever get a surrogate mother because that's like hella expensive. I might consider adopting in the future, but that's a very long process. But I don't know. It's kind of like I want to focus on myself. I know a lot of people say that like, oh, it's selfish to not have a kid, but then it's also like selfish to like have the kid for the wrong reasons, you know? Also, I just realized the trees aren't swaying in the wind. What is going on? Also, the wave's not moving. Huh? I think we have time for one final question. Describe the perfect day, including the perfect meal. You know, I would have to say that today's been the perfect day. hanging out with you on the beach, enjoying our meal. But in general, I think the perfect day for me. I've gotten in the habit of going for a walk every morning, and that like legit makes my day. So I would go for a walk. Ideally, this is like on vacation. So I would walk through like this pretty garden. I would see all the bees and butterflies, and that would make me happy. And then honestly, probably just chill. I don't like doing much. Or maybe going to like a museum or a park. I think that'd be really fun. And then for food, probably just sweets. I love ice cream. Ooh, even better, crepes. There's no good crepe places here in Washington, but I want to go to like a Japanese crepe place. The crepes in Japan are so good. I would want to take a jet, fly to Japan, spend all day there, and that'll be my perfect day. Okay, well, I had my macaron. You guys need to take yours. You know what? I think we can wrap up the date here. I think it went very well. I got to know you. You got to know me. We had some good eats. Once again, thank you to the lovely Peacein Island staff. Thank you for your help. I hope you enjoyed the tip. And if it's fake money, if you think that, it's not. It's real. Guys, thank you for coming along with me on this journey today. Hope you enjoyed our little date and spent a little time with me on holiday. I really appreciate that. You know, we're all single and sad, but I hope you had fun today. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. Do it. And if you want to watch live, follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/peacein_17. I go live most every day. Okay, thank you. That was the Valentine's Day date with chat for 2024. Did I raise enough? Did anybody fall for me this year?